Welcome to Exeter. Since I've lived here, what I've noticed is the planes, they destroy the sunrise every single morning, apart from when the airlines were locked down. We had sunrises every day and we had beautiful weather. But now what they're doing, they're shooting this crap in the sky all the time. And what they do is they stop the sun rising. And the secondary effect on it, that little blip over there on the horizon above the roof, is right where the sun's coming up, so that'll all feather out in a minute and cause cloud. It takes about an hour and a half for it to form, but today it will start clouding over because all this stuff here drops down through the troposphere and causes the weather systems. There wasn't any weather at all during lockdown, and this is the way they've been controlling it for years, decades. That's how they can tell you the weather forecast, because of the shit they're putting in the sky. These planes are being flown from Germany and they're sent up to London. They don't stop at London, they keep on going right down through the West Country, and they put all this sulfates in the sky for their own purpose of gain. This is our government for you. This is what you're paying for. So you're paying for an obsolete summer that's coming in 2022. You might think it's a bit mad, but this is called geoengineering. And it's why Exeter University have been funded millions of pounds for. Imperial College of London is all part of it, and Leeds University. So they've changed the ingredients for the fuel to make the country wetter, cloudier, but it's okay for them to fly indirect flights and put all this crap in the sky. And they could be saving the planet by flying across France instead of in through England. But this is why England is so damp, miserable, wet, and all that you're being told on the TV is a load of lies, because the TV is run by business, and having nice weather in this country isn't good for business. Very sad. People need to wake up to this and share the information, because the MPs, they don't give a shit. You want that all day, but in a minute all this will be clouded over. See, what's happening now is the crap is falling from the trails from the planes. Right, these trails are put deliberately into place to cause all the aerosols in the valley now. So the whole area have just become cloud seeded. And what it's designed to do, it's designed to take all the blue sky away, you know, stop all the frost. So they'll just hammer it to hell now. There's another one about that. So all the aerosols you can see floating around, all that crap up there, it'll all be overcast in cloudy before dinner time. This is how the Met Office tell you the weather, because it's a synchronized thing that they're doing. So you want to go out for a nice frosty morning walk around Exeter, you got about an hour left. Show you the update that. That's what these planes are doing. Lovely warm day today, lovely blue sky. They got to control everything on the planet. There's another one sending over the trails, look. So all pluming out. What they do, they put all this shit in the sky. All this crap here to stop you having any sun. Always over Exeter. Over where I live. It's the worst place I've ever lived in my life, this place. So they're building up a front, so we'll have bad weather later on, tomorrow. Because they're putting all this shit in the sky. Very, very sad. It's what greedy man's got control of the sun and the weather now. You gotta fuck it up all the time, these people. This plane here puts all the water in the sky. This is why our area gets flooded out, because of these planes. And all the bullshit you hear from the Met Office saying they don't affect the weather at all. It's a load of rubbish. They've been doing it for decades. Even Prince Charles went on about the flooding of Boscastle because of the military. It's all this crap here. It's all shit. All that man-made crap up there. It's all chemicals from the universities. This is why summer's going to be destroyed this year. Because it's owned by Europe and America with their modified jet fuels. If you look at all that will plume right out over Devon and Cornwall in a minute. Get rid of all that. No good for us, no good for having vitamin D like the planet's had for millions of years. We've got to change it back to shit. People want to share all this detail that I'm showing you because it's the way they control it all. It's funny they don't show it on the news, isn't it? All this. All your weather's being hijacked. All of it. Putting in place a false weather system. There's probably a couple of people that are controlling all this over the millions and millions of people without anybody else's consent. They're doing what they want to do. It needs stopping, I'll tell you. All that one plume there is from one plane. You can see it's all spreading out. It's all feathering right out now. All of it. Watch it, see it spreading out. It'll cover the whole area. Because Exeter is a testing ground, that's why the Met Office is here. Because they monitor it all on its effect. And all these planes have got sensors on them to find out where the upper winds are blowing. Because they've got sensors fitted to the front of the planes. You can find that out on the Met Office website. So they can guarantee that cloud cover will cover over the land. There's another parasite here, that. Destroying it all. Don't want people to have a good weather. You've got to buy a holiday abroad. You've got to be programmed, right? You've got to feed the foreign investors who are sat in Monte Carlo in the sun, drinking up to the how they exploit all the people of the world for the control of the weather. They're sat there in their big villas and their multi-million-pound homes, destroying the lot. It's the devil, this is. It's the devil, I tell you. Look at it all pluming out, like. It's going everywhere. So we can't have a nice frosty, sunny morning because you've got to have all this artificial shit put in the sky. See? It's just turned it off, that. That'll plume out. Plume out to that in a minute. Cover the whole of the southwest. Tell you what, we're under full attack this morning. Look at this. Birds are trying to get warm from the sun, that, but nah, we've got to take it out. It's no good for humans to have sun. We've got to book a holiday. See all this shit spunk in the sky? Spunking it all up, make artificial cloud. Bringing all the big low-level rain clouds later on, this will. I've been watching this for years. That's what they do. Cloud seeding. All these airlines don't live in our country, they live abroad to make the bad weather. So it all works. There's no care about the planet, it's all about destruction. It's all about chaos. There you go, that. Flying through all that shit. I only posted a video about 5 minutes ago, look at how bad it's got. It's a crime against humanity, I tell you. It's a crime against people's intelligence. People want to start looking up instead of looking down at their epoxy phones all the time, I tell you. Because all that is going to be obsolete this summer. Because they're going to be replacing it with all this shit. All of it, all that bad weather. I just spoke to one of the guys that lives near me. He said, nah, he said, this stuff don't make any difference to the weather. He said, it doesn't make no difference whatsoever. So we're getting a plane here. It's taking a dog leg over England, that. That's come over from Europe, this plane. I've just seen it on flight radar. So what they're doing, they're putting all the spunk in the sky to stop us having the sun, which we're entitled to, but not by them, because they own the weather. So all this stuff here, all the haze, all the sunblock, gets purposely put, all this shit here, look at it, it's pluming out, look. All the sunblock, been put in by the Civil Aviation Authority to stop us having the sun in the summer. Stops right there, look. See? They spray it all over Exeter because they got the Met Office here, so they can put all the sensors on and see how much it cools the local area down. You know, it's never happened in the past, you know, for millions of years, because Mother Nature apparently has been running the planet for millions of years really wrong, you know. But the last 100 years, the Met Office have got to interfere with it, and the geoengineers of Exeter University have got to put stuff in the atmosphere to stop the sun. You know, what about nature? Hedgehogs and bugs and things like that. You know, it's been thriving on this planet for millions of years. And now we've got these monkeys putting all the stuff in the air to mess it all up. Do you know what? It's not about the care of the planet. It's about getting passengers on planes. It's about cornering the market so they can control the whole aviation industry, a few select people, probably bankers, so that they can control it all and dominate the world. Because there's a document on the internet, it's called USA to Own Weather by 2025 as a force modifier. You can look it up. It's an American document, and it's about stratospheric aerosol injection, about the shit they're putting in the sky, which is that shit there. It's a complete shame, I tell you. I feel sorry for the kids that are growing up now, because all their weather is getting stolen from them and they don't even realise. They haven't got a clue, because they think all this is natural. This was never in the sky when I was growing up. Never. You went down the beach for all summer, 6 weeks. You had lovely hot days. You never had to take a jacket down the bloody beach in the summer. Not like you do now. It's so frustrating because people just don't realise what's going on above their heads. Well, they just don't care. So they let the people get away with it. Such a shame. It really is. It horrifies me, it really does. It makes me so depressed. Because we never see the fucking sunshine in Exeter. Because it's always knocked out by airplane trails. Every single day. See, this is the effect of the trail, see? This is how they control the weather. See with that? It's just starting to form now, so it's all falling down through the troposphere. This is how they tell you the weather. So they can tell you a day in advance or a week in advance. It's all from the trails, because it gets deployed by the sulfates. As you can see, the effect of the trails brings in all the weather systems, as if by magic. See? That's what it does. It deploys it all. Floods out lands. There you go. This is what it does. Brings in all this shit. Fucking tragedy, innit?